Hey everyone, this is Dan, First Person Looter, and I'm back playing The Witcher 3. This is video number 11, and in this video I'm going to go ahead and start doing more missions. I went ahead over the past several days and covered as many question marks as I could, except this one here. I can't seem to get to it. It looks like it's within this mountain. I went to the entrance of the mountain and the door is locked, and I've searched around here and can't find where a key is. Maybe a key is somewhere else on the map and it's part of a mission that I don't even know. I've been picking up a lot of side missions along the way as I've cleared out locations, and apparently clearing out some of these locations were actually were missions. There's also some areas like here where it's not a question mark anymore, but I just wasn't able to get it because the enemies are just too tough for me. Even on easy mode, they're all level 35s and stuff. I've been able to take down several level 35s, depending on who they are. I just have to do it. It takes a long time. I have to do one at a time. You know, single out an enemy, especially if they're humans. A lot of times one will walk towards me, but when they're animals, it's a lot of things or monsters. A lot of them will run at me. But anyway, side missions, and I'm gonna do side missions because they say there's side missions that will become unavailable if you get too far in the story. So oh, I guess completed, we can see what we've done. So look, I completed a level 28 thing. Oh, read a letter you found. So it's not much. Read the notes. So yeah, I'm reading a lot of notes. So I'm picking up a lot of missions. I don't know why that's completed. So these are all the read the letter. It's funny that the missions are just reading letters. Okay. So I guess I haven't completed as many missions as I've actually started some. Maybe I'll do treasure hunts. I'll work my way from the bottom. Yeah, I picked up, I don't know what because these are Hearts of Stone. I thought Hearts of Stone was a whole different map, but okay, let's do this. Find a chest. So yeah, a lot of, sometimes I thought I cleared the thing, but maybe I didn't actually clear an area, or maybe this is an area that I'm not able to beat because of the enemies. I don't know. Let's see where this question mark takes me. It takes me over here to where oh, okay. Well, I'll figure it out.
Use some hair of the hound.
That's interesting. There is a static that happens. That's not happening anymore. I don't know what it was.
Þessi yondræn augnakjör.
I don't know if I've uncovered every single signpost. I feel like there's definitely chunks of map where these signposts are sorely lacking, but maybe that's by design. They want it to feel more desolate, and you have to travel more on foot.
Let's go!
Apparently I did something here. I don't know what. I got one of the gears somehow. Explore the passages under the temple aisle. Are they grayed out because I haven't done them yet? Yeah, because they're... Well, that's East Tire, so that's one of... That's the bottom thing that's grayed out. This one, the Selector's Square, is that the temple aisle? Is that what's under there? I guess so. So I'll do the bottom one first, I guess. Nowhere near. Like, I just don't like that there's no fast travel right here. That's annoying. Oh, I can highlight them this way. Oh, I can actually highlight which one I want to do. Okay. Oh, now that one's highlighted. Oh. Okay, okay.
Come on.
It seems like I move across the map a lot faster if I zoom out first. It goes kind of slow when I'm zoomed in, so I zoom out, I can kind of move quickly across the map, and then I zoom back in. This is definitely, you definitely want me to go down in there. It's right near a cave icon. I don't know why the yellow thing doesn't change. This is definitely where you want me to go. Unbelievable, it was some other side. Still, even when I came down here, it was saying go up, which I knew wasn't right. But how to get into that purple thing, I don't know. I guess that's something I'll have access to later. I can do that too, very good. What? Oh.
One day, a mother found her infant dying at her side. Despair gripped her and sought to find a medic. What say we hop over to a brothel here?
State your origin.
Velen. War's on there, sir.
Velen's a hive of witchcraft and superstition.
You have the blood of many on your conscience. I see it in your eye.
Ooh!
Oh!
How long to kill
Whoa!
Ain't it a kingfisher?
I'm going the wrong way? I'm going towards the much larger yellow circle. Oh my god.
How can I be of service?
Got some coin I'd like to convert into crowns.
You've come to the right place. A better rate.
Welcome.
Show. So.
Ooh.
Hey!
Thinking.
Hey! Hey!
I've got the best deals this side of the pond. You see what I do?
Another day gone to shit.
Oh!
Someone placed an illusion here. Not your lucky day.
Look to the depths, so I assume they all need to look at this center thing here.
Interesting.
I need to rotate them all to the center thing, I bet. Oh shit. Is that wrong?
No good, no evil, only pain. Seems you are bleeding.
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
No thieves, whores, and murderers.
As clear as the eternal fire. One day, a mother found...
Drip, drip, drip.
Ah!
Move it!
The sky weeps.
Drip, drip, drip.
Won't know no rain working the coffee.
Hey, ya!
Even the rain smells like Christmas. Kill him! Strip him and dump him in the ditch! You're fucking dead!
Hero, eh? Go for the horse son's eyes! Piss off, or ye still got legs and bollocks.
Might want to look around some. Looks like rain. Strange. As if a whirlwind came through. Ought to explore the tower.
Oh, that's bad luck. She? Sorceress. It's like a... Hey! Sod off! We're looting here.
Not here for the loot. Interested in the sorceress who lived here.
And we're supposed to believe that?
Yeah.
Most likely hiding in some rat trap with the rest of them.
Who's she hiding from?
Temple Guard's cracking down. All mages are fair game. Yeah, they round them up like rats.
Someone's gotta know more.
I'd look for her in a putrid grove.
Putrid Grove. Interesting, as names go.
A hive of scum and freakery if there ever was one. No decent folk show their hides there.
That why you think I should look for my friend there?
I meant no offence.
Putrid Grove. Where is it?
I wouldn't know. Rumour has it, it's a place for freaks and oddities. You'd fit in well there.
Maybe. Thing is, gotta know how to get there.
They say you gotta get there through the sewers, but you gotta enter them outside of town. Few know where exactly, though. Ask a beggar. Or spot yourself a thief, follow him. Beggars and thieves gotta pay tribute to the king of beggars. Word is, they do it in the grove.
Mean to say the local beggars have a king? Crown, scepter, and all that?
Wouldn't scoff, mate. King of beggars, it's a moniker. Yeah, for a man who everyone in Novigrad respects deeply. And watch yourself. Menger himself don't even go to the grove.
Someone call for me. Wonder why.
Miss Menger. Temple God.
Thieving vermin to the confession chamber.
What, but sir, what's the offence? This is some sorcerer's bitchy shop.
Think that gives you the right to steal her property?
Well, sorcerers, mages of all types are outlaws.
But by law, the temple guard takes possession of their belongings, and the rule of law still holds in Novigrad. You know a bat can sniff out a moth a mile away.
It was weird how when I chose the dialogue option for Putrid Grove, that's an interesting name. The one guy was like, oh, I didn't mean any offense by it. And then when I chose just the regular yellow text, they're like, it's called, like, where would I find it? I'll find it where all, like, the disgusting people are. I think you'd fit in well there. Like, you just... Okay. Yeah, you're...
Got nothing to do with their sense of smell. It's about their hearing.
Well, well. Man knows his bats. Here I thought you only cared about monsters. And as bats sense moths, so I sense freaks. And start by warning them. Novigrad's no place for your kind.
Heard Novigrad was no place for mages. Now you're telling me it's no place for witchers. So who's it a place for?
Righteous folk professing the one true faith in the eternal fire. Nothing I can do to you now. But just know that I know you're here. One misstep, one error, you'll make a mistake, it's inevitable. I'll be the first to learn of it. And when I do, it'll be standard procedure. Like for every magic oddity who dares taint this city's air. Be seeing you.
herbs, roots. Just turned to healing? Hairbrush. Only ever known Triss to use one like this. Amulets are emanating magic. Gotta be Triss's. She was allergic to potions.
Doesn't say to go here, but there's all this stuff in here, so am I like actually doing another mission right now? I know missions like overlap in this game a lot, so. You'd think though that if you switch to another mission, you're in a place that it was involved in another mission, you would see the missions change. Like, oh, you're in this room now? Alright, well that belongs to this mission, so we'll put it on the top right corner there under the map.
The Rose of Remembrance. All dried up.
The blue stuff, the blue sparkly stuff is for the other, the DLC, right?
Never knew her to drop him on the floor.
That looks about everything. Oh. And down there. Oh, that's the door to leave, I think. Like a basement?
Oh, deepest apologies, Governor. Fetch some metal, you wretch. I've been robbed! Thief!
Uh-oh, do I have to run?
No loitering round here.
Your very presence is an affront to the eternal fire.
Look for thieves on the main square and carefully follow them. Yeah, right there. There you go. I see it. But why did I steal?
He sensed something. Gotta stay further back.
Stop! Thief!
Arms for the poor.
More cautious than I thought. Can't get too close.
You know the Ballad of Wanda, who stormed in Elf
Sir, be merciful. Give us a crown, eh? Me mum's sick, and if I don't feed her, well, she's like to die of hunger.
All right, I'll give you some coin, but you gotta tell me where the Putrid Grove is.
I don't know that. Keep your coin, I don't know a thing. Move on. Be gone!
Eating at the Kingfisher, you're sorted for at least 2 days. Just gotta adjust the good position where they tossed it. It's a rank.
Think I pissed
He
it
sensed
round.
something. Gotta stay further back.
It's everywhere. I see it all around.
Miserable and hungry.
Another drifter in from Temeria.
Ooh, hard times.
Got my eye on you.
So I wonder if I could well
Now
you go for half price.
For half price, I'll dress halfway. You're a regular, so you can choose which half.
Then I choose the front.
Open up.
Who are you and what do you want?
Doing some sightseeing. Kinda curious about what's beyond this gate.
My brother-in-law was curious. Worms been eating him for 5 years now.
Take a look. What do you see?
Yellow eyes, pair of swords, mutated killer, methinks.
Heard this place was a meeting spot for oddities.
Heard right. Know the password, get him free. Don't know it, gotta contribute to the Grove's upkeep.
Don't know the password.
Pay up then.
Might be a problem there.
Then come back once you've solved it.
Heard this place was a
Heard right.
Don't know the password. I won't pay. Let me in.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Hit him as rain.
Thank you, my lord.
Look what I found.
Right miracle you
That's a
wrought.
petty net.
How are things?
More and more people come to our circle.
About time we made something clear, sorceress.
Yes, high time.
Me and my men will manage just fine without the help of you or any other mages. But you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
Hey, Triss.
See you two know each other. See you two know each other well. I was curious whether you'd managed to find me, Witcher.
Am I mistaken, or you got something to take up with me?
Who knows? Man with two swords and the skill to use them could be very useful these days.
Could have sent some underling to fetch me.
Could have, but I admit I wanted to see how you'd manage. See if you're as crafty as you are well-crafted. See, Witcher? I've got plans. Big plans. Far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
Ever thought of seeking a seat on the city council?
City Council is a puppet troupe with the hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance of power don't interest me.
A man with a vision.
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrad will be truly free. But before that can happen, we've got to rid it of superstition, farting around about the hallowed essence of the eternal fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution. Mostly adults.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. But one day, folk will understand the eternal fire's naught but a leash around their necks. They call this place the Putrid Grove. But it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason. I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city. Because it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, plural.
Yeah, mine. And me friends. But that's a tale for another time. For now, I'll leave you two alone. Because I can see, well, you clearly need it.
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along. What's your arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Marigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Triss Marigold parted with someone very dear to her and had to start anew. Hasn't turned out like I imagined. Come on, let me give you a taste of my life.
I didn't realize I was starting a main mission. I thought I was still doing treasure hunts. Freak. I hope this doesn't cut off any side missions. As long as they're in my list of quests here, hopefully that doesn't... They can't get cut off once I've picked them up here. Shoot.
Novigrad's not your stomping ground.
Mug like that won't get you. Madam Sauce.
I could probably just, like, change quests, or... Oh no, this is you're leaving the quest. I don't know.
Don't fret.
Bound to be back soon. I take it you're a Novigrad on important business.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely?
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
Her? Here? No, impossible.
She was here. There are witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while. I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know more? Hello, Klug. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arse, I did. I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily, it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold filth?
I can do that. Where'd you toss the package?
Near the crane. Second bridge in from the harbour.
I didn't expect such devotion.
Wanted to freshen up anyway. Let's go.
Stop. Hear that? They've come for us.
The fool didn't break until I began to prick his heels.
Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. Pain couldn't touch him. Tore off his fingernails, crushed his bollocks, nothing. Turned out, he was devilishly ticklish. I placed a beetle on his belly and set a mug atop it. Damn near went mad.
We were lucky this time, but you'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Take care of yourself, Klug.
No.
Greetings.
should be an exit here. Klug wouldn't have sent us here if there wasn't. Must be a lever on this wall that'll open the secret passage.
Free city of Novigrad. Name actually used to mean something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loch Muin. Thought they'd be safe from Radovid's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin, and winning a war takes 3 things. Judging by what Klug said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
Maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
Find the parcel? Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
Seem to be in your element.
Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on. 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have, for one.
I've never even intimated.
We need to hurry.
As long as they pay and don't hit.
A witcher. Oh, that's the life.
Smell that hangs in the air. Do you know it?
Greetings, sorceress.
Greetings, Brandon.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
Triss, you told this man you're a sorceress?
Of course. She was looking for work. That's her chief asset.
Are you, Triss?
I know it was reckless, but competition's stiff here. No one would hire me if I claimed to be a common rat catcher.
More importantly, no one would believe such a beauty could be an exterminator of rodents. But I'd prefer you not to tarry and begin.
Triss, you and Brandon here. You've agreed a price?
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon & Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all Novigrad.
You're a merchant, familiar with how commerce works?
Of course. Honest pay for honest work.
Half up front, half once the job's done.
You're asking a great deal.
I'm a witcher. Gotta admit, I've met my share of people who say one thing beforehand, another after the fact.
Very well. Your first installment.
We need to place these crystals around the granary, near anything that looks rat-related.
Ah!
Ouch!
Mages, mutants, blasphemers, kobolds.
You're late to the band, so slapping the mug to the working man. What's with your wall? Got that twinge in me back again. You're late to the band, so slapping the mug to the working man.
Well, I'll cover half the space. You take the other half. Look for evidence of rat activity.
Mm-hmm. Thing is, I know what evidence of manticore activity looks like, but rodents?
Geralt, we'd both rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting, but they killed my king. Look for crevices and droppings.
Once we place this incense, what then?
I'll cast a spell and the rats will leave.
Can't do that without sprinkling incense? Don't really feel up to looking for rat shit.
Stop whining.
Looks like a good spot. I don't like that guy.
Brandon? I don't either. He's much too fat.
Can't help but agree. But no, notice how he didn't try to haggle?
Must really want the rats out.
Triss, he's a merchant. He makes his living by haggling. Think I plugged every hole in there.
All right. Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk. Well, now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound, and...
Reconciled?
Knew a man once who reacted to everything, especially adversity, by mocking it.
Healthy attitude. Must have lived long.
Came a day he lost both his legs in battle. He shrugged, said it was better that way. He'd never feel pain in them again.
I understand him perfectly.
I know. Thing is, he was lying to himself.
I think he just didn't have much of a choice.
We all lie sometimes, but lying to yourself is running away, whereas there's really nowhere to run.
Sometimes you have to escape, just to forget. Your friend might have dwelled on his lost legs, but it's not like by grieving he could have grown another pair. So, tell me how Yen's doing?
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
Don't know yet. Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
Well, well. Are lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working?
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you. Didn't have the heart to refuse.
It's a trap, Geralt.
This stank from the start. Let's agree your friends were never here. Now pay the rest and let's part in peace.
You don't set the terms, mutant.
Stay out of it. We're here for the witch.
We're inseparable, see? Afraid you'll have to take us both.
Geralt!
If you say so.
All right, we've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this horse, son.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
Looking for a bruising?
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy. Spare me, good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live, and pay us double. Now.
Fine. Your coin.
Now, get.
Thanks, Geralt.
You should try to keep better company.
He was still better than some mages. You know, I've been thinking who might know something about Ciri. And I just got an idea. There's an Oneiromancer in town, Corrine Tilly. Very capable, supposedly.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Corrine's been very effective. You should at least try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal, away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, de Jonquier, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying. Such are the times.
It was nice to see you again.
You too, Geralt. You should go now, before Corrine goes back into hiding somewhere.
What if I want to find you?
I live in the Bits, near the fish market. Stop by. It'd be nice.
All right. See you later.